They were warriors of God, but they built an empire of gold, praised by popes, feared by kings. And then they vanished. This is not a legend. This is history soaked in blood and secrets. The rise and fall of the Knights Templar. It began in the year 1119. 9 knights, one mission: protect Christian pilgrims in the Holy Land. They called themselves the poor fellow soldiers of Christ. But there was nothing poor about what came next. They grew fast, very fast. They were brave, disciplined, and deadly in battle. Soon, the Templars became heroes of the Crusades, but war wasn't their only weapon. They learned the power of gold. They built castles. They moved money across continents. They became the world's first international bank. Kings borrowed from them. Nobles trusted them. Even the church bowed to them. And with money came danger. They were no longer just knights. They were businessmen, bankers, landowners, powerful enough to rival kings. And that was their greatest sin. In 1307, the trap was set. King Philip IV of France was drowning in debt. To the Templars, he wanted their gold. So he made a plan, a secret plan. On Friday the 13th, Templars across France were arrested, accused of heresy, tortured, forced to confess lies. Their leader, Jacques de Molay, burned alive. But before he died, he cursed the king and the Pope, and both would die within a year. The Templars were gone, but their legend lived on. Some say they hid their treasure, others say they became the Freemasons, some even believe they still exist. Were they holy warriors or secret lords of the world? The truth lies buried in ashes, gold, and silence. They vanished from history, but they never left the imagination. Whispers of their treasure still echo. Whispers of their secrets still haunt. Some say they found the Ark of the Covenant. Others believe they discovered ancient knowledge. Knowledge too dangerous for the church. Knowledge that had to be buried. But let's go back. Back to when their power was at its peak. The Templars controlled over 9,000 estates, castles, lands, and ports. They even had their own fleet of ships, and a secret code only they could understand. Pilgrims trusted them with their lives. Kings trusted them with their gold. Enemies feared their white cloaks and red crosses, because when Templars charged, they never turned back. But power is a dangerous thing, and envy is even deadlier. The church began to worry, the kings began to plot. Who are these knights to hold so much power? Then came the lies. Dark rituals, idols, worship of demons, none of it proven, all of it believed. Why? Because fear spreads faster than truth, and the Templars had no one left to protect them. The Pope betrayed them, the kings hunted them. Their brothers were tortured until they confessed to crimes they never committed. Their end came not on the battlefield, but in prison cells, in fire, in silence, and just like that, the greatest order of knights vanished. But did they really vanish? Some escaped, some disappeared into other countries, into secret societies, into the shadows. Some believe they became the Freemasons, passing on their secrets through symbols and codes. Others believe they went underground, waiting, watching, protecting a treasure the world still can't find, the Templar treasure. Gold, ancient scrolls, the Holy Grail. No one knows, no one ever will. But one thing is certain. The story of the Knights Templar didn't end in 1307. It just went silent. And sometimes, silence is louder than war.